gas in the fire. Flame, I watch it burn away. Everything I thought I knew about love, threw it in the inferno and turned away. Sometimes life.
So let me talk for a second, all right? I'm starting this in the middle of like a whole bunch of things is going on, right? There's a Christmas event, there's a New Year's event, there's Christmas Part 2, there's a Stark raid. There's so much going on with Anime Crusaders. And one thing I can say is that Anime Crusaders is they just fought and fought and fought for so long to be where they're at. And I admire that. Like, this game has progressed a lot since that Sun Jinwoo raid at the beginning of their time. I mean, it was almost, it felt like it was like Anime Adventures clone, but nah. They doing some nice things here. First things first, there is a Kaido and Luffy over here, right? And I know you have to play the New Year's raid to get, I think you got to get Kaido from the New Year's raid. And I think in order to do that, then you'll be able to challenge. I don't know for sure. I haven't did too much research, but in order to do that, I want to make sure that I get Gilgamesh. Okay. So today my main focus is getting Gilgamesh and rolling some traits, something on Gilgamesh. I mean, I want Crusader, but we're going to use all my rerolls. I don't even know how many I have, but let me tell you this. This is just crazy because I'm at 74 out of 75 for him. I played a little bit of the Kaido raid and I played a little bit of Stark. So I'm all over the place here. I still got some portals for Ezeth. I got a lot to do, but I'm going to do it all and I'm going to record it all. Let's go to this raid. Let's actually get Gilgamesh because I'm kind of tired of using Rengoku and Akaza. I mean, sure, my damage could be a little higher. Let me roll something on them real quick, but I'm tired. I'm tired of using them. I used them since the game first came out. The grind was kind of egregious, but now we're at that point where they're just, I mean, they do decent amount of damage, but they cost so much to like get up. Look at this. They're going to give me, really? I had 300% worthiness and they gave me an A. That's just really crazy. Why does it say I have 73 clears and I clearly have more than, oh, it must be from this one. Okay. With this team I had, there's so many different unique teams you can run here. But what I've noticed for me is that it's easier because Karumi's time stop is just fabulous, right? So I always put 2 money farms here. Then I put Karumi right there. All right. So luckily I'm gonna let Karumi kill. You know, something slight work right there. I mean, we don't do that much damage at first, but we kind of have a little bit. Then I put this little idol down and I put both my farms, okay, wherever. So I got my farms there. Next thing I do is right here, I always hit this little time stop ability because there's flying units and I want her clones to come out to kind of cook. I just go back and forth from the farms, let it build up for a little bit. One more, I already brought Rengoku out. Just want to keep touching base on Idol because what Idol does is she gives a small percentage boost to the rest of my team. You know, so we should be able to put Dio out here pretty soon. Then I go from there. Oh yeah, I got Dio too. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to tell you how many gingerbreads. I think I went to at least, or I had like 7. I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to think how many summons it was left on there, but it wasn't that many. I feel like I had like a couple thousand more summons. I definitely spent so much gingerbread just to get the bare minimum. I'm sick. My least favorite thing to do is to just deal with banner grinds. I hate banner units, and you have to grind for a currency, and I hate it. I will forever hate that, bro. I mean, look at this, 621k, 808 on the next upgrade. Then he's doing 1 million. That's in just this event. Wait till I get triple S's here, triple S's here. I need to apply a relic to him. I haven't done much just because I haven't really spent that much time investing in the deal. I just been trying to clear events that I couldn't clear previously because I knew, bro, I saved, I want to say 2,000-3,000 rerolls. Like I was determined that I was going to spend every single reroll I had on Dio. Was not finna mess around with it. I was like, yeah, I need to make sure I have my guys. We're finna go ahead and pick him up. Finally, 75 out of 75. I wish they would give me a copy of him here. Then I could hit the envelope and maybe see if I can get a shiny, or just give me a shiny right here. I ain't gonna be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna judge. This is a judge free. We listen and we don't judge over here. I would love to have me a nice shiny Gilgamesh. I think it's like is it Enkidu? Is that who the shiny version is, or it's almost like a girl Gilgamesh? They always do that every Gilgamesh character. They do it with Gojo too in the tower defenses. They always just make her a woman version of the character. which for the shiny, which is kind of, I mean, it's all right, I guess. Nothing wrong with it, but Femboy Gojo, Gilgamesh kind of crazy. So let's see if we get a copy. We did not get a copy. We were maxed out 75. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tweak. All right, so let's see if we can get us a shiny Gilgamesh here. Gilgamesh, let's use. Here we go. Is this like it's a little animation, huh? Y'all got a little animation for it, okay. It's not a shiny. I don't think so, right? That boy came up there. Okay. I like the way you look. Okay, no shiny, but it's still good though. I do like this. Gilgamesh Secret 5,000 takedowns. 5,000 takedowns, that's fine. So we're gonna go and remove idol. Let's put Gilgamesh here. I do know they went, was it 90? I mean, yeah, it's 90 now. So do I have any copies of the same characters? I got Karim. No shinies, right? Because I want to, ooh, shiny right here. There's a couple, it's a shiny. Let's just hold on to that one. And we're gonna look at all of these. No shinies. Make sure we don't, because we just don't want to get rid of those. All right, there we go. And then fuse. Voila. Gilgamesh is 90. Oh, they removed my, I was gonna say, what happened to my stuff? We need to see if we can roll on him first. I'm pretty sure Aizen is gonna come on the game pretty soon. And when he does, all my rerolls code doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure all my rerolls are gonna go through him. So if I don't get Crusader on this Gilgamesh, I'm definitely just gonna hold off. Exert every bit of reroll that I have for Aizen, bro. We gotta get us, bro. I love Aizen. I love Aizen. He's always a dog in every game. We need him. So let's get up to the trade tier. I mean, a Crusader early would be nice, but I think I honestly want to say this, that just for the sake of like this and Aizen, if I get Radiant, Biohazard, or Crusader, I'm cool. Anything else, I just won't matter. I just won't. Let me see what is he? Is he true damage? No, he's not. Okay, so yeah, any of that, I think Biohazard, whatever, because this is I've spent, bro, you don't even want to know how many rerolls I spent for Dio, man. That was terrible. That was terrible. So we got the first and we got nothing but Tactician. All right, let's see. We got a couple rerolls and I already got Eclipse. But what does Eclipse do actually? It is 22% damage and 25% boss damage, which isn't too bad, but he's a Crusader, bro. He's not a Crusader, he's a secret. I thought he was a Crusader. Oh, he's a secret. All right, I'm gonna give him like, I'll give it 100 rerolls. I'll give it 100 rerolls. I'll give it 100. I get this, I will say 150, so 108. If we don't get anything for 108, we'll just leave it at that. I know he's tough, but Aizen, I'm having a feeling toward Aizen, unless I change my mind. If I'm feeling frisky and feeling froggy, then we'll go from there. But if I ain't feeling froggy, I'm not gonna go, because look at this. We already got 58 and got nothing. And 180, 170, 160, 150. We got nothing, bro. Wow, I gotta get a trait. Let me just get one trait so I can at least do something with them, right? All right, that's fine. We'll just we'll leave with Aurora. Oh my God, 110. Aurora, it's 10 plus damage, 25% range, okay, and then 20% true damage. Either way, let me see what I need to even evolve this Gilgamesh. Let me go here, evolve. We just need one of these, the Sword of Rupture. Rupture? Yeah, Sword of Rupture. Babylon. We're going to grab Sword of Rupture, that's what we need for Gilgamesh. We only needed one, right? Yeah, everything else, we just need the takedowns, which the takedowns shouldn't be too complicated. So I'm assuming he's one placement, or is he two? If he's one placement, that's going to be a problem. And he's 3 placement, which is good. Go ahead and do this. We should get, 5,000 should become pretty easy. Let me just do this. First things first, his animations are pretty cool. I haven't even seen too much Fate, so I don't know the whole lore behind Gilgamesh, but I know he's just a god. Let's see. Let's look at his passive. My treasure is infinite. Your survival is not. Gilgamesh gains 15% crit chance and a 50% crit damage. Sometimes I don't know how it works in this game, but I do know that crit bypasses a lot of defense or damage reduction and defense that you have. So crit chance is nice because he's doing straight damage, but he's already doing 7.48 over them anyway. That's pretty nice though. No upgrades, 7.48. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So let me see if we max out one upgrade. Then we have Babylon Surge. He goes from 13 to 22. Then he goes to 22.7 to 29.2. Babylon Barrage. Let's see what this attack looks like. So that attack looks, I mean, it's pretty nice. Babylon, well, I haven't seen it yet. Babylon Barrage. Let's see what you do, bro. I mean, I wonder, does he have a nuke on his, whenever he's evolved? I mean, he's 50K at level 90 with Aurora. I know having Crusader probably is the most optimal thing, but like I said, I spent so many rerolls on Dio that I had no choice but to make sure that we made it work that way. I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. Amelia is 5 placements. Is terrible. She definitely doesn't need any Crusader or anything like that. Holy, you saved. So I want to help. All ice elements units within range gain 30% damage. That's crazy. I gotta use her in one of those Esdeath portals. Yeah, we're gonna go after Esdeath this week. I gotta get her before she goes away. I've been slacking, man. I'm telling you, I got on Christmas and I couldn't do no events, and then I feel like I've been behind with everything. So this is a time that I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up with all these games. I've been behind on Vanguard. I've been behind on Guardians. I've been behind on. I try to keep up with Universal Tower Defense. It's just one of those games where if you don't have E6, which is you don't have 7 copies of a unit, it kind of just, you're kind of deep fried. Like you're dead ass kind of cooked. All right, we're closing up to close to 5K. I mean, look, I got 1.3 million yen, which is crazy. Dio's just in the back, just kind of picking up whatever we don't, you know what I'm saying, kill. So 1900 plus 1600 should be 35, and then 35 plus 17. So we should have enough here. All right, well, let's go back to the lobby. Can I find where the lobby is? All right, let's go back to the lobby. Gilgamesh, and we have just enough. Look, barely over the mark. Voila. They're gonna give me another animation. Oh, it's the same one. Okay. I mean, this is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. A dog. Gilgamesh, the Golden King. 0 worthiness. Come on, bro. There's no shot I got 0 worthiness. Nah, I'm not trying to hear. Let me reroll all. All right. That works. Let's put Dio first. Gilgamesh second. I'm gonna read this kit. Let's go ahead and put Karumi third. I guess if I wanted people in this specific event to gain some like currency, or Hezia, sorry, and then we could let's bring Sin, and then probably one more character. I'm trying to figure out, oh, we can bring Makima, and then let's bring Speed. Use Speed card, boom. I mean, shiny Christmas hat. I mean, a shiny Christmas hat kind of go hard, don't it? His kit has definitely changed. I'm sure it has. So his passive now, so he had Primeval Treasure, but the next one he has is Gilgamesh deals 50% damage against enemy armor. Gilgamesh gains +3 damage, +1 range every wave after being placed, up to 30% in 10% range. So basically maxed out after 10 waves. And then Enuma Elish, okay, witness the star creation that splits heaven and earth. Return to the void. Deals 333% damage to all enemies in range. Executes any non-boss enemies below 15%. Gain 20% or -20% cooldown for 45 seconds. So that's his active skill. I felt like I knew he was gonna have a nuke. I was like, there's no way he just doesn't have a nuke. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's actually go here and see. But let's start off like this. This unit right here, Hezi, is so good because I'm gonna show you what she does. If you don't know, you gotta know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you know. You place there's only one, and then we're gonna put speed card here. Okay, and then we're gonna place 3 copies of Gilgamesh, and let's just see what he does here in a second. But we need to go ahead and do that for the farms. He's doing 107 right here. What she let's actually we just gonna do the damage. We ain't gotta do the currency at this moment. We're gonna see. But what she does is she gives grant 2% damage every wave, max 30% damage, grants 1% cooldown every wave, max -15% SPA. And I could just pick and choose to give one of these Blade of Vesta to this Gilgamesh. We're gonna put him here, and he's going to get that buff instead of the rest of them, right? We got some cooldown, but right now 134k. Let's see how much he costs to max out. 82. It's kind of steep. That's kind of steep. I won't lie. That's really steep of how much it costs to max him out. 82. I guess you have a couple different farms. I probably could make a more optimal setup, I guess, if I bring idle and what is he, physical or is it magic? And then let's go. He's doing King Rupture, so he has an AoE. That's a nice little AoE right there. How big is the A? Wow, that's got to be crazy. So we're at 1.2 million, 1.8. This, and I could just imagine. Listen, if he had Crusader, it would be even more damage that he's doing. Is this active skill global or is it local? If it was local, that'd be nice. I'm picking all the damage ones because I want to see how high his damage actually could be, and then go from there. So we're at 26 maximum here. Doesn't say if it's global or local, but I'm sure, I can only imagine, I'm sure it's global. But 3.16 million with all the buffs here. He turns into a hybrid. I don't know when does he turn into a hybrid? Let's just find out in a second. 4th upgrade, 5th upgrade. So his 5th to 6th upgrade, he turns into a hybrid. It isn't too bad. I'm not gonna say it's too bad. It's not that bad. Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. And can I see his active skill? What is the cooldown? 200-second cooldown. Let's find out. Let's actually just start taking some debuffs here so we can look at it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. And then he has what? So he's at 200-second cooldown. Let me see. Does it? Please tell me it's local. I wish it was local. Do not be global. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. If it's local, bro, which means it per unit. Oh, I might not even have to roll Crusader on, bro. I might not. I mean, that'd be a little bit too overpowered, though. Let's be honest. But I'm coping. He's gonna have it. Oh, it's global. Oh my gosh, I would have been spamming that shit. For some reason, I thought Gilgamesh was a Crusader. I guess I got it mixed up with Beyonder from Anime Rangers. You know, we don't talk about them too much, but I guess I got it mixed up because I was like, oh, he's a Crusader. Let me go ahead and grab him. He's not. He's a secret. But I probably wouldn't have got him if I would have known that he wasn't. I would have left him alone. But I guess I needed to have all the characters anyway. So the next one is either Stark, Esdeath, or Kaido and Luffy. I low-key want to go after Esdeath, and then that way, because I love Esdeath, you know what I'm saying? I want to go after Esdeath, and then after we go after Esdeath, I think I can go after, because I want to have just enough to get Kaido and Luffy. I mean, my team will probably be like Stark, Theo, Kaido and Luffy, and Aizen is probably going to be Aizen. I won't lie. I mean, I guess it just depends on the event. Because Crusaders been cooking, bro. They've been cooking. So they're probably going to have a weird event, and that's cool. Damn, he died that fast. Wow. Didn't even get a chance to see nothing. But yeah, 8 minutes. That's literally not that much time. Can you please give me something? Because I'm about to say I definitely got the Gilgamesh. Thank you. Anything else I haven't done? I haven't done Infinite Castle. Who's the Infinite Castle? So leaderboard tier is Heavenly. That's from JoJo's, right? Yes, it's from JoJo's. Who's this? Yep. Is there anything else? Space Hand? Wait, there's 2 different. Why did I not know there's a trait and traitless Infinite Castle? What? There's 2 of them? I never knew that. I never knew that. Was that new? Oh my, please, I'm just gonna pretend that it's new. I'm gonna pretend that that's new because I missed out on so much that's the case. Wasn't there like a Jiren and Dr. Stone on here at some point? Guys, that's it. Just know, I think Esdeath is the next. At first I was like, let me do Stark. No, we're gonna farm portals until we get Esdeath. That's facts.